A player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the first game in the month of June between the Washington Nationals and the Seattle Mariners. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Ariel Miranda gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
So striding in, Steve Cook. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
The key to me is driving in runs. Their runners in scoring position, they've been really struggling. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs, but pick up that runner that's at third base with less than 2 outs. Hit the ground ball and drive him in. Just the little things, and as they continue.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Pablo Sandoval. Hey, strike him out here.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit to third. On the backhand, he knocks it down. But the recovery throw never really had a chance, and I'd be shocked.
Here we go now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. 0-1, here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Digging in once again, Steve Cook. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Let's go, right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a
let's
broken
go,
bat,
kid.
a
One time
blooper,
here.
a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening. Oh, that's
need
one
you
he's
right
gonna
here,
want
kid.
back
Drive
right there.
something.
A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And another foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And as you see there, his total places him second on the Nationals in that category.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards
way, big
short.
guy,
And
that's
that's
it.
through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Hey, he's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve
Third
Cook.
baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, no one better now. Better fly, big guy. Here we go.
A called strike over the outside corner.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Your turn right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-2 the final score tonight. Ariel Miranda earned his 5th win of the year. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error.
Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Washington Nationals and the Seattle Mariners. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Roger Ibar gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, H?
As you look at certain pitchers, you look at their numbers, you say, wow, he must really enjoy pitching at home, because you look at his road numbers, he's really struggled. This is the case with him. He loves pitching at home. I think he grabs an energy from the home crowd and is able to really have a good performance.
Batting third baseman.
Ready now, Steve Cook. First chance
Hey,
for
come
him
on,
here in the
big
top
dog,
of the
stay
first
up.
with nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Striding in once again, Steve
for the
Cook.
Nationals.
0 for 1 for
Third
him here in
baseman.
this one.
Steve Cook.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
A fastball that just
1-0.
misses inside.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize
Hey, see you
on it.
drive
You
it.
grow
Let's
from
go,
your
big dog.
mistakes and be able to come back and deliver
Hey,
in
like
this
you
one
can
here.
right there. Square it up.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral
Come
this
on,
quickly
baby, see
as
you
the
drive.
runners hold on. Oh, here's a drive
Hey,
into the
big
gap
guy.
in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run scores. Murphy scores. The relay throw. And he's back
Hey,
into
he's in
second here
there.
safely.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Digging in to try it again. Bryce
The right
Harper,
fielder, number
0 for
34.
1 here in the early going.
Bryce Harper.
3 runs already home here.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
On the ground to the right side. Altuve has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Washington leads this one 3-0. Ready for another shot now.
The batter,
Steve
third
Cook.
baseman,
1 for 2 with a
Steve
double on his line
Cook.
thus far.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch on its way down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late.
Hey,
now
take
he
the
doesn't know
cut
how
now.
to adjust.
Get
He's
your
kind of
cuts.
caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Ready for another chance?
Up next for
Steve
Washington.
Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Hervis Solarte. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Hervis Solarte.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
That's a big base hit right there. Now you've moved the tying run to third base with just 1 out. And there's a lot of things the offense can do now. Will they sack flat?
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Christian Bergman gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his 14th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter. Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Today it's the 3rd and final game in this 3-game interleague series between the Washington Nationals and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball on The Show. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matty's lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve
Let her fly.
RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category.
Get a good pitch. Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
See it, yeah, Matt, like one thing I look at, they're protecting their own territory. I mean, they won the first 2 games of the series. They got a chance to sweep right now. You just can't let people come into your house and win games.
Ball.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, and Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires.
Stay high up there. Nobody better right now.
One side of the plate from time to time.
Hey, like
but most of the time, it's not very noticeable.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Stay hot, baby.
Hey, no one better. Stay hot. Here we go.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Now in the box, Steve Cook. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch.
That's a ball.
Clearly looking for a fastball.
1-1.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Here we go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Get up, ball. Get up, ball. Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on
Matt,
that
that's
sucker.
his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
Here's Bryce Harper
The
now,
right fielder,
looking to
number
follow
34.
up the RBI
Bryce
single from his
Harper.
first at-bat.
Maybe patient, get your
Leadoff
pitch,
man
huh?
aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit
ball.
well
Get up,
out to
get
right
up, get
field.
outta here.
Carmichael racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now
The
is
batter,
Anthony
number 6.
Rendon. The head-to-head with
Designated
James
hitter,
Paxton. He's
Anthony
gone 3 for 11.
Rendon.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
From the belt, the pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping into the box, Manny
Now batting,
Castro comes
third
into this
baseman,
at-bat 0 for
Manny
1 in the ball game.
Castro.
Let's go,
1
kid.
run,
One
4
time, right
hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. 1 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Steve
batter,
Cook.
third
1 for 2
baseman,
on his line so far in the
Steve
game.
Cook.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Come
3
on now,
runs,
rip it.
7 hits, and no errors so far for
Hey,
the
let her rip
Nationals.
one time.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A breaking ball swung. Trying to pick things up where he left
Now
off.
batting,
Matthew
first
Cox.
baseman, Matthew Cox.
Hey, play the first, play the first.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats take. Now with the plate,
Now batting,
Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Oh, now.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Get your pitch, huh?
Here it comes, 1-0. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Let's go now.
That
one
was a
time.
changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just
Your
slipped
pitch
out of
right
his
here,
hand
kid.
a little
Let's
bit.
go.
That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they
Hey,
bunch
come
him
on
up
now.
inside.
One time,
It's
right here.
2-1 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right
Come on,
there.
big guy. Get your
He's
pitch,
set,
huh?
and the 2-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the
All
plate.
right,
The
one more
count
time,
holds
right
at
here.
2-2. Here's another 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Barnes gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. It's the now batting, Adam Walker. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Adam Walker.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him yourself.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Cook. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game. Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Seattle Mariners claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Number 28 gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left no runners on base.